everybody. If you haven't seen episode 12 of season 4 of The Walking Dead entitled Still, turn this off. We are going to be spoiling a lot of stuff for you. We've seen it, you haven't. Don't let us ruin it.
Don't let us ruin it. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jessica.
And we are
Two Dead Girls.
Two Dead Girls. With this week we have some moonshine.
Cheers.
You're both. Alright. So that's the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. Let me have some more.
It's better the second time around.
It's back in the second time around. Oh my god. We're not there yet, so let's just wait until we get there because I have a lot to say about it.
I just spilled on myself. I think I better stop drinking. Episode 12.
Episode 12. What I like to call the throwaway episode.
What the hell was that?
It was a long, drawn-out Beth and Daryl explanation. Find yourself.
Yeah, but was it really an explanation? Didn't we already know that Daryl was, a badass loner that never left the state of Georgia, and Beth was a good girl trying to find herself. I really feel like they didn't shed any light on these characters. They are exactly who we have thought they've been for the last 3 seasons.
Yep. Throwaway episode.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
All right, so let's start at the beginning and just move through this because I'm sure we could move through this quickly because we do have Jessica has a surprise for us at the end of the episode. What do you have, Jessica? Don't tell because it's going to be a surprise, but just give them a little teaser.
I'm just going to put this much top of it. Can you see this? It's Manila.
Is it your tax return?
No.
No.
No. You'll just have to wait and see.
All right.
Just a drive-by. Shh.
See.
What was that?
So let's just talk about this and get it over with because it's going to be a lot about Daryl and Beth. In fact, I say when we say Daryl, we drink. All right. It's on. We're on.
So the show opens up and they're dirty. They're hiding in the trunk. The one thing that I noticed when they were in the trunk, it sounded like there was such a tremendous herd of zombies out there.
Yep.
It sounded like there were so many.
Yes, it
And
did.
I kept saying to my husband, I'm going, oh my God, there's so many of them. There's so many of them.
Yeah, you just have to hope that they just keep walking. Just keep
God,
moving.
So scary. I don't know. I mean, they've been going through this, for so long now. I'm sure that they've learned how to keep it under control and not scream. But if there were any time in the episode that I would have cried out, it would have been at that point.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be in a trunk with Daryl Dixon, so I don't know if I'd... Oh, there we go. Drink up.
All right. And then after they get out of the trunk, they're collecting stuff from the car. And I thought it was, I thought it was weird the things that they're taking, but then you see them use them later and you're like, oh, that's what that's for. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
I was really impressed at Beth making the fire with the mirror and the glass.
I know. And me and my husband looked at each other. I said, Beth is actually capable.
Yes.
She's contributing. Thank you, Beth.
Exactly. And then with the hubcaps to help, make some noise if they hear walkers. I thought that was good too. That was a good thing.
I thought that was really neat.
I got a little nervous with Daryl's arrow.
Yeah, he's losing his touch. Could he be losing his touch a little bit?
No, his arrow looked like it was breaking.
Well, didn't he shoot it and then he picked it up and broke it in half? Was it already broken?
It was. I think it was breaking. His arrows are wearing out.
Oh boy, I didn't even think of that.
That's what I was like. Uh oh.
Oh, wait a second. You just said it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna get shit-faced.
How do you feel about the snake?
That was so gross.
Oh, it was really gross.
That was so disgusting. And the first thing I thought to myself was, you can't eat a rattlesnake. And then my husband's like, Google, yeah, you can. can, just don't eat the head.
Wow.
And Daryl Dixon was eating that like. He enjoys himself some rattlesnake.
He was going to town on that.
Oh my God.
It was like a zombie eating brains, but then on The Talking Dead, they said that it was actually eel.
Ugh, which makes it even more
It makes it
gross.
even worse, yeah. I mean, ugh. Yeah.
Feels disgusting.
So
And that's just picking at it. She's like,
it kind of irritated me how much Beth kept talking about the booze. I don't know why. It just really annoyed me.
I don't know where it came from either. I don't understand why she was like. I know they hinted at it towards the middle of Talking Dead, that this is like a coming of age thing that she would normally do if her father weren't around, and he's not around now. But I mean, really, you got to do it right now.
Right.
Like, why not wait till you stumble upon a bar and be like, hey, this is a good idea?
Yeah.
Why decide in the middle of, the wilderness that we're going to go get a drink?
Why do you gotta go look for booze? Go look for Maggie.
Exactly.
Going to look for booze. You're looking for the wrong thing.
What is that?
Ugh.
She's got her priorities all messed up.
And then Daryl brings her back, and she flips him off. I wanted to break her finger.
But can I say one thing?
Yeah.
For a split second. Oh, sorry. When Maggie goes off by herself again in a huff, because she knows if she gets up and she walks away, that he's just going to follow her, and she walks off by herself in a huff, and those three walkers are starting to come towards her, and she throws the rock.
Yep.
For a split second, I'm like, could there be a smart walker? Like, can they be gaining some kind of intelligence? Because he's like, I'm not going to fall for the
Right.
rock trick. I'm going to come at you. I'm like, oh, this is it. She's done.
Yep.
She's done.
Yep. There was a
That's
couple
just-
times. There was a couple times that I thought she was done in this episode.
I know.
Yeah.
And she was mad that Daryl brought her back.
Yes, she
was
was.
so upset with him for bringing her back.
Yeah. And as much as Daryl was ignoring her, or like trying to just phase her out and not listen to her, he obviously is still trying to protect her because he brought her back.
You said Daryl.
Yeah, I did say Daryl. So they show up at the country club,
Yes.
and I thought it was very weird. I even asked Bill while we were watching, the walkers that were hung from the ceiling. I said to Bill, wouldn't they have fallen from like just, what is the word?
Decay.
Yes, from decay. Wouldn't they have just fallen off the rope already? I mean,
That's a really good point. They had to have been up there for a pretty long time. But then again, you don't really know how long they've actually
Right.
been up there. Could they have been surviving in there for a little while? Who knows? But,
Right.
yeah, that is true.
yeah.
I
And
mean, you think about the well walker from season 2 when they pull him out, he just splits in half. Eventually,
Right.
gravity is going to take effect, and like Mortal Kombat or something. Too bad.
so my next question is going to involve us to drink, but did you think it was weird that Daryl was like all about the money and jewelry? Like he's putting it all in the bag. I'm like, what are you going to do with that? Where are you going with that?
What is the purpose of this now?
I don't
It's
know.
like there's absolutely no what I think that's just Daryl's nature,
Right.
the scavenger
Yeah.
that he is, to hold on to this just in case. And then he turns that grandfather clock up. And I said to myself, that was turned over for a reason.
Yep.
That was turned over for a reason. Why'd you go and do that? And by the way, on the inside of the clock, it said Tempest Fugit. I don't know Latin, so I don't know if that's exactly how it's pronounced, but that means time flies.
All right.
Inside of the clock, and that's in a lot of grandfather clocks. Just some useless trivia.
News you can use. So Beth wants her booze. And I see it. Like, you see it coming. Like, she gets into that room, she sees the bottle, like Bob the medic, and she's like, I'm getting that bottle. Like, she's going to get killed right here. That walker, she didn't even kick him or anything to see if he was alive.
No, that's what I thought. I thought that walker
Yes.
was going to be the one to grab her by the ankles and just yank her down.
Yep. But
Sure.
it scared the crap out of me when she turned around and that walker was coming at her. So I think we both have reactions to that, don't we?
Yes. Yes,
So
we do.
so we're gonna insert our reactions to Beth, rightfully so, getting attacked by a walker because she's so obsessed with the booze at this point.
This is our thanks for nothing, Daryl moment.
Yeah.
Said Daryl.
That's it. Oh, Beth. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, Beth.
There you go.
Beth, come on, get him, Beth. Get him, Beth. Come on, Beth. Come on. Oh, Beth. All right, she got it.
Thanks for the help.
Said you could take care of yourself.
All for booze. This dumbass. Ooh.
Thanks for the help.
Said you could take care of yourself.
Quit wandering off, idiot. Stay with Daryl. Asshole. Thanks for the help, dick. That pisses me off. So that kind of pissed me off when she said thanks for the help, because she went off on her whole tangent and, you know, I can handle myself. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, really. Did we just do that?
We just exactly did, yes.
Fantastic.
She's a freaking
Get
whiner.
out of my head.
So she kills the walker, and Daryl follows, whatever, and you saw. And then they go into this room, and she finds some clothes, and she starts putting the clothes on. And as she's putting the shirt on, and Bill says, my husband, he goes, "White? Really? You couldn't pick a different color sweater?" That was really good.
She's like, I look so clean and fresh and refreshed.
For a minute.
Just for a second. Just for a split second.
I thoroughly enjoyed the scene of Daryl beating the crap out of all the walkers with the golf club.
Yes, that was my favorite. I thought that was fantastic because that last one, man, he just had to get it out.
Yep.
He just had to get it out. It's like, you go on. Oh, we said Daryl. What's?
Oh, we did.
We're very bad hosts of drinking games.
We're not good at this.
We're not very good at this.
But he
You know,
did.
kind of let it out. Have a good cry. You know, get it out of your system. But he just wouldn't let it up.
And then scream 4 and you know, chuck the brain at Beth's white cardigan. I was kind of happy when he did that, actually.
I think everybody was happy at that point when, you know, when Beth got it. In fact, you could hear my husband in the background going, "Oh, Oliver, a nice white shirt," or something like that. And that brings us to our favorite zombie kill of the week. Mine had to be the green sweater walker. And what was yours?
Mine was also, you know, I think the part I liked the most was when he four and just hit the brain right on, or whatever, part of the head onto Beth's sweater. So we're going to insert that right here so you can see our reactions.
Oh, Gerald Dixon. Oh, that's my favorite zombie kill.
I love it. I got a pretty new shirt.
Yeah. Oh, Beth's shirt.
Oh. Oh. Why is she just standing there? Why not in the head?
Working on a little aggression. Like, listen here, little woman.
Oh my god. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
We got all of that one.
Right on her sweater! Oh shit. So that was our reaction to our favorite zombie kill. I wrote down Beth needs a drink like Bob the Medic. And a new shirt. I wrote and a new shirt.
I don't know. I think Bob the Medic would have enough sense to not look for a glass.
Yeah,
I
right.
think he would just drink right out of the bottle. She's like, let me clean out this glass. Let me clean out that glass.
Yep.
Then finally, I'm going, just drink out of the bottle already. Come on. She's like, oh, who needs a glass anyway?
I like how Daryl was nice enough to not let her have peach schnapps as her first drink. There we go.
Peach schnapps is the worst.
By itself, yes. She starts crying like a little baby.
Yeah. And then in a way, that was get your glass ready. That was almost like Daryl's tender moment when he smashes the bottle down. He's like, you're going to have your first drink. It's not going to be peach schnapps.
Ain't gonna be no peach schnapps.
Oh.
There you go. And it made me so happy when she was sitting there crying and he walked over and just grabbed the bottle of peach schnapps and threw it on the ground and smashed it. I'm like, yes!
Get over it.
So they leave the country club and they find this little house. Now, help me understand, what did he mean when he said he found this house with Michonne? Was it a house that he had previously ransacked for supplies, or?
I don't know, because I don't know why he wouldn't have brought back the moonshine.
Right.
Just for the flammability factor of it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe when they were out on a
Did I say Daryl?
a run. We should, right?
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
Clearly.
I'm so drunk right now.
So they go in and he pours her some moonshine
Uh-huh.
and she tastes it. And do you want to do the impression? Go ahead, do an impression of Beth.
She goes, ugh, that's the worst thing I ever tasted. That's good. I like moonshine.
We like moonshine. All right. So Beth likes the moonshine, clearly. And I'm getting the impression that she likes Mr. Dixon.
Does that count as saying the word Daryl?
Yeah, I guess so. And this is where it starts irritating me.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's rubbing me the wrong way, I have to say.
I agree with you.
But I did,
I don't agree with you more.
when Beth offers Daryl, for the first time that she offers Daryl the moonshine and he says no, yeah. I was very impressed that he said no. You
Because
know?
I kind of think he knew that if both of them get drunk, it's going to lead to that.
That, or my husband had said, you don't want to get drunk in the apocalypse. You don't know what's going to happen. Somebody has to stay level-headed.
If you drink bad moonshine, you could go blind.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So then Daryl tells the whole story about growing up, and she offers him the moonshine again, and he takes it, and I was so upset about that. It upset me. I just drink it.
Drink, yeah.
So I was waiting for Beth to say, I've never kissed a guy before.
Yeah. Yeah. And Daryl will be like, okay.
I don't know if he would have at that point. Oh, you just said his name.
I don't think they would go that way.
I don't think that he would make a move on her at that point. So now she insinuates that he had like some sort of a dirty job before before the apocalypse, and he gets a little offended by that, I think.
Right.
And he pees in the kitchen, which I understand it's the apocalypse and there's probably not running water or whatever, but he just pees in the kitchen.
I know.
I thought it was kind of gross, to be honest.
That was really gross. She was like just appalled by it.
Yeah.
She was so appalled by it.
Was she? Or was she?
Was she?
Or did she want a sneak peek?
She was like, let me come around. Sorry, what's happening?
So, and then he blows up. And I liked when he had her in a headlock. I was like, yeah.
No, what the heck? You want to learn how to shoot a crossbow? It's like, no, Mr. Dixon, no thank you.
You, Mr. Dixon. And they have their whole episode outside where he breaks down and they're screaming in each other's face, and I think that was a good moment, actually. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I thought that was, I thought that was pretty good. They both got a lot of stuff out.
Get your glass ready, because it made me really sad to see Daryl cry.
I said that to my husband, like, I hate seeing Daryl cry.
Yeah. It's a cute cry, though.
I know. Isn't it?
He's like...
I know.
So,
It's gonna be okay.
and then Beth hugs him from the back.
Yeah, she ran up on him and gave him a nice big old squeeze.
Yep.
He needed it.
He did. From the back. That's fine.
I'd hug him.
Yeah. Well, then it cuts to them sitting in, I don't know if they're sitting under the house or like in a window or something, but they're talking and they're just talking. And Daryl tells a story about Merle. And then Beth tells a story about her dad. And then Beth tells Daryl, "You're going to miss me when I'm gone, Mr. Dixon." Okay, that's 2. 2. 2 times. And when she said, "You're going to miss me when I'm gone," I'm thinking,
Here it comes. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, this was terrible.
Cup song.
That's what I thought of.
Now she's going to break it down to that GD cup song, isn't she?
Terrible. This just about sums up what happened, because then they decided to set the house on fire.
Yeah, like, that's random, because that won't draw, well, I
Walkers.
guess it'll draw zombies closer, and then you can make a clean getaway.
I don't know.
But
But-
it just seemed more like a joyride kind of thing to do. This was just like a age appropriate thing for her to do, because when I was 19 years old, I was just setting shit on fire everywhere. Just looking up things.
Were you flipping it off too?
I was flipping it off. I was like, burn, house, burn.
Terrible. At the end of this show, I think I had the stupidest look on my face, because I was just like, what? Is that it? Like, what just happened? I understand it's symbolic that they burned the house down and Daryl's gonna turn over a new leaf and whatever. I just was, there it is. It upset me.
Really weird to watch. The sound, I just remember the soundtrack being really, really lame.
It was bad.
Yeah, like the whole episode, I just feel like we got nowhere. Could have been spending time with everybody else. And I know that everybody gets their own little episode. We had the Andrea, like the governor only episode. They do this for characters, and they just maybe threw her a bone or something. But I just don't think it was necessary at this time,
Right.
to do something like that, because it got us nowhere. We're no better off than we were before this episode, because they turned out to be exactly how I imagined them to be.
Right.
They're the same people after they burned the house down than they were before they burned the house down.
Exactly.
So having said that, Do you guys want to see our reactions to the burning of the house? To the whole flipping off the inferno?
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good because I had a pretty, I don't know, I was just mad. I was just confused and irritated, and yeah, we'll just put our reactions in here so you guys could see that.
There'll always be a few things, maybe several things, that you're gonna find really difficult to forgive.
Who the hell is singing this song?
Same guy who wrote the script for the past 3 shows.
Party when the whole comes home. I'm gonna get myself in fighting trip.
That's Scott Gimple singing?
Is that Scott Gimple singing the song?
Alright, so what's going on right now?
There's bound to be a ghost at the back of your wall.
Bonfire? Is this him leaving his past in the past?
Probably something like that. Because that won't attract.
Right? This was a throwaway episode. Stupid. Yeah, there's the second time Beth flips the bird off in the damn show.
Let's start a forest fire.
I mean, what is going on right now? I'm so disappointed in this episode. There come all the zombies. Yeah, so that was pretty, I just thought it was pretty lame. I mean, how long can you stand there and flip off a house?
Yeah, they stood there for a good long while.
It was. So,
Just, you know, that's not cool.
No.
You flip it off, you turn your back on it, you walk away. You don't stay to watch it. Every girl knows that.
so yeah, and that summed up the whole episode. So at the end, I was, needless to say, I was pretty disappointed. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. I think the guy on The Talking Dead said it the best. He said, you know, we're worried about, we're worried about Daryl and Beth, but we're worried about other people too. Like, we want to see where everybody is.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I looked at Rob, I said, I kind of felt like this was the half an hour, like the hour of my life that I'm not going to get back. And I've never said that about any episode. And I've been bored, you know, like there have been some episodes that I've been bored through. But after Herschel went, I said to my husband, I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it the same now that Herschel's gone. And I went into that whole thing on our first show about losing our voice of reason. And now I feel like it has nothing to do with that. Like that episode was really kind of hard to watch.
Yep.
And I don't know, maybe they threw a fluff episode in because of the Oscars. Maybe they felt like the Oscars were on that night. And they just kind of, you know, didn't want to put too much in an episode that people were potentially going to miss.
That could be.
Maybe they gave us this week because they were afraid that all of their viewers were going to be watching the Oscars and would miss something big. And maybe next week we're going to get like a really crazy episode.
Maybe.
Coming off of something so, you know, so lighthearted and fun.
So if we have those ratings, we'll put them in here.
What the?
So Jessica, what was your WTF moment this week?
My WTF moment was I had no idea that Beth Green watches Two Dead Girls. Because she so obviously wants to be us, because she gave us a shout out in the episode. So here it is.
Stop acting like you don't give a crap about anything. Like nothing we went through matters. Like none of the people we lost meant anything to you. It's bullshit.
So what you think?
That's what I know.
You know nothing.
I know you look at me and you just see another dead girl. I'm not Michonne, I'm not Carol, I'm not Maggie. I've survived and you don't get it because I'm not like you or them, but I made it. And you don't get to treat me like crap just because you're afraid.
I heard her say that, but I didn't realize that she was actually giving us a shout out. Hashtag 2 dead girls. There you go. 3 dead girls. Hashtag 3 dead girls.
Come on, Beth, join us.
I see what you did there. That was good. Oh my gosh. Awesome. So my WTF moment was, like I said before, I wasn't happy about Daryl accepting the moonshine from Beth. So yeah, we're gonna drink to that. And that is my WTF moment. So I'll just show you it right here.
If we're going to be trapped again, we might as well make the best of it. Unless you're too busy chaperoning, Mr. Dixon.
Don't do it.
Well, might as well make the best of it.
Don't do it.
Home sweet home.
Don't do it. So I'm just hoping that this doesn't lead to something more and it's more just like a comfort thing right now. No physical, nothing. No. I want Daryl to find Carol before the season ends. And I want there to be some sort of I'm a new man now. I burned down the house. Come here, woman.
I'm a sensitive man. I drank peach schnapps. No, he didn't drink it though.
No, he didn't.
So every week we read the comments that everybody's been leaving, and there are some fantastic comments, and we want to thank everybody for watching, and tell your friends if you have friends that are fans of The Walking Dead. Last week we touched on Jason's comment, and this week it was just a really funny comment from Cook for My Kids. She said, "How come they're not like covered in blood after a zombie kill? Why are they never splattered?" And I laughed because I'm a mess after I cook dinner. You know, I'm covered in stuff.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Especially
their grime and their wear and tear is just like normal road wear and sweat. When you're talking about how like yucky Rick was, but no one ever gets splashed.
Yep. Exactly. And even Daryl beating the shit out of the green sweater guy with that golf club, he didn't have any blood on him at all.
None.
No.
None. Oh, we said Daryl.
Oh, we did. It's
I'm
almost gone. I was going to say it's almost gone. So yeah, I think that was a nice comment. Thanks for watching.
Lisa.
Yes.
Can I open my envelope?
So what do you have over there?
Okay. So I'm going to start this by saying that I'm a complete nerd, and this is a hobby that I've had since I was really small in an elementary school. Our teacher gave her to write letters and try to get free things. And where a majority of my classmates would write letters to companies and say, like, your product sucks, this is bad, this went wrong, this happened, and they'd get, like, free potato chips and T-shirts and sunglasses or whatever. I took a different approach. I tried to catch more flies with honey, and I wrote compliment letters. And back when I was a youngster, you used to be able to get celebrity addresses in like the back of like a teen magazine, like Bop or like Tiger Beat or whatever. And I wrote to people from Kids Incorporated and like Growing Pains and stuff like that. And it's still something that I've always done. And I just write a letter saying thank you. I watch you. I'm a fan. Blah blah blah. And I've never attached any like self-addressed stamped envelopes. I just send a letter, and if I get something back, cool. If not, well, it just cost me a stamp, and I still feel good about what I did. So I've done this with the cast of The Walking Dead, and I have a handful of autographs, and every time I see something this color poking out of my mailbox, I instantly get excited. So I have been sitting on this all day. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to open it now.
Yay. Who is it? Who is it?
I don't know.
Are we going to have to drink?
I don't know. Oh, I hope it is. I hope it is. Let's see. Who could it be? Who could it be? Well, they were nice enough to put something in it to keep it from bending. Oh. You ready? No, you're not going to drink.
Who is it? Move it over.
Oh, you can't see?
Oh, Lori.
She sounds so disappointed.
Oh, it's just Lori. What does it say?
Oh, it's just Lori.
It's just Lori.
It says, to Jessica, with love, Sarah. Sarah W.
That's nice.
That's pretty nice. And sometimes I even get like a little note, but did she write a note? No. No. Well, she wouldn't because she a bitch.
She sucks.
But I got a note from Dale. I got a really nice note, a really nice note from Axel, like a front and a back page from Axel. Like he wrote a letter back and the autographs. Oh,
That's awesome. Very cool. That's a cool thing to do.
it's pretty fun, you know. Like when me and my husband get our forever house, if we have like a nice theater room, I want to put all of them in frames and, you know, put them up on the wall. But right now, I just have them in a photo album. Ugh, my ears.
All right, so that was our show this week, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
Covered a lot. I think that we stretched out the little bit that I got from the episode.
We threw an extra reaction in there, so that's fun.
Yes.
And
So we're trying to make this fun for you guys. If you have any suggestions, if you have any critiques, you know, let us know.
yes.
You won't hurt our feelings.
No. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Let us know, you know, if you have any suggestions or comments or things that you'd like to see us add into the show or take out. Let us know what you think. Check out our Facebook page at Two Dead Girls and our Instagram at Dead Girls Vlog. All those links will be below in the description box. And we will see you all next week for, what is it, episode? What episode?
13.
Episode 13.
Yeah. Lucky number 13. It's going to be good.
So until next week, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jessica.
And we are
Two Dead Girls.
two. With where's your jar? Let's see it. I still have some
I'm
left.
gonna finish my moonshine.
Ain't nobody at peach schnapps.
Ain't nobody got time for peach now.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
You're gonna miss me so bad when I'm gone now, Dixon.
Come on.
When I'm gone, Mr. Dixon, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
I hope it's soon. I hope it's soon, Beth. I'm sorry.